Hi, this is Matt Winzenried with Cooper Spransey Realty. I'm with Denny Kruger with Southern Wisconsin Home Inspections. Just do a quick interview with Denny just so you guys have an idea of what the process is when you purchase a home and when you have a home inspection. So Denny, why don't you give us an idea as to what a typical home inspection will cost, and then also what you look for when you do a home inspection.
Sure. Typical home inspection start at about $325 and on up, and that kind of depending on the size of the house, sometimes the age of the house. I charge $315 for an inspection. That's for any size house. It doesn't make any difference on that. Home inspection starts as I'm driving up, and I take a look at the house from the outside, get an idea of it, get out, get the trusty camera out, and I take about between 80 and 100 pictures per inspection there. And look at the outside, look at the siding, check for hail damage, what kind of condition the roof is in. And landscaping is real important for water issues, make sure there's no water leaking into the house. And then I start inside, and there's about 400 items on the inside I check. Kitchens, I check everything in the kitchen, the microwave, refrigerator, ice maker, dishwasher, everything is operated. And your major components, your heating, your air conditioning, and make sure they're working. And check the windows, and make sure there's no rot in the windows, make sure they seal up. And I also use a thermal imaging camera. That's an infrared camera. That checks for air leaks. If there's a water issue, it'll pick up if something's been leaking. I use electronic moisture meters. And water damage is one of the biggest issues on homes. You really want to check homes for water damage there. But pretty much just a general walkthrough, and I like to have the client with me at the time there. And if I find something, explain to them what I found, how to take care of it. I kind of give them some helpful tips on that, and not try to scare the buyer. And let them know what's going on with the home inspection, what they're getting into. And if you're purchasing a foreclosure, you definitely need a home inspection because you never know what you're going to find in a foreclosure. Even though the bank is not going to take care of anything, you still want to know what's going on in the house there. And that's so. Try to have the water turned on, the lights turned on, and everything up and running by the time the inspector gets there. And pretty much all the inspectors want that. They don't want to have to go back a second time to have to recheck something. But basically, a home inspection is top to bottom, inside and out. And you want to be sure that you check everything in the house. And typical time, 2.5 hours for a home inspection. I always tell people plan on 2.5 to 3 hours. And if it's a little less, that's okay there. And if it's longer than that, then you're probably finding some things that more of a major concern there. But I check a lot of older houses, downtown Madison, 100-year-old plus houses. I kind of specialize in those, and those are a little different inspection, a little more thorough type inspection there. But otherwise, always have a home inspection, and be sure the inspector talks to you at the time, lets you know what's going on. Then you want somebody who's going to take pictures and probably like the electronic report rather than the handwritten. Ask them how many inspections they've done. I've done over 6,000 inspections, and 600 this year alone. And you want somebody who's got some experience and some practical experience. If they've been in the construction trades, if they built houses, something that'll help them with that home inspection, some real practical knowledge on there. And also ask if they're insured. You should have liability insurance and errors and emissions insurance. Not required, but it's definitely a real plus if you got those insurances to cover you.
Real good. Thank you.